here you are.
I'm so excited to be doing a bathroom refresh with you today. I'm hopefully going to do some good decluttering today, maybe a little bit of reorganizing / rearranging. This is part of the sophisticated declutter. We are in our bathrooms right now, and we are on week 6, which means we are decluttering medications and first aid supplies, as well as next week we're doing linen and other bath products. So that's mostly what I'm going to be going through today. I just went through and refolded my towels there. I have shared before my favorite rule of thumb for towels. You should have 2 towels per person in your household, as well as a few others for guests. That's a great rule of thumb to follow if you're wondering how many towels is too many or what you should have in your house. And then you'll see I'm pulling and pulled everything out of my middle drawer there. That's where I keep all of my medications and first aid, as well as sunscreen products. So I have these little bins, one for each, one for sun care sunscreen, another one for over-the-counter medications, then one is more prescription medications, and the last one is first aid supplies. We're pretty good about going through our medications somewhat regularly, paying attention to expiration dates. I do like to get rid of things when they're expired. I am a little bit looser sometimes on some medications. You just want to make sure that they're still working for you. You also really want to pay attention to how you're disposing of your medications. If you do decide to declutter any of those, make sure you do it properly. If you have prescription medications like narcotics, that's going to be even more important to make sure you're disposing of those properly. But you'll see I'm not getting rid of a ton because I don't think we have that much. The prescription medications we have there, most of them are for ongoing conditions or things that we would need. Usually if I have something or there's somebody in the household that has something where they have a prescription and that has resolved, I try and get rid of it, and then we would just get another prescription if we need it again in the future.
You are illuminating, I don't really care about the people.
Expiration dates are also important for sunscreen. If a sunscreen is past its expiration date, it actually might not be effective anymore, which means that sunscreen isn't doing what it's doing and you could burn in the sun. So having sunscreen past its expiration date isn't really worth it to me.
I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh, baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense.
I loaded some of those bins up, and then I'm going to go through in more detail a couple of my first aid supplies. I am using photo organizers for smaller things like Band-Aids here. I had a set that had a bunch of small tubes in it, so I'm going to open that up. I have one that has miscellaneous first aid supplies, and I'm actually switching the way that I have all of the labels here because I wanted to change the direction in which I was putting them in the drawer. I use these sometimes for medications that come in a box like DECLUTTER and NyQuil, just to make everything look more uniform. Always make sure you cut out the instructions and directions for use so you have that in the little box there too. I'm a huge fan of decanting stuff, but if I'm going to decant medications, I have to make sure I have the proper dosage information.
Even if I told you I could never let you go, I am not so sure you believe me. But if I mean to show you, I will never let you.
Then I'm just shoving some backstock cotton rounds in the back of the drawer here, which is helpful because it's my backstock and I like to have a spot to put it, but also these drawer organizers don't fit totally perfectly, so putting that back there makes it so they don't slide around in the drawer.
You are something special, I'm sure.
I'm also going to restock Q-tips and try my very best to get rid of this box of Q-tips. I'm just trying to get rid of some clutter right now, even if it's garbage or these backstock products. So you'll see I'm really stuffing Jim's side with the Q-tips there, and the rest of them I'm going to do my best to fit it in my side and get rid of the box.
When you're next to me.
Though I closed the drawer, I realized I wanted to do a refresh of my top drawer here. You saw I had Q-tips, cotton rounds, toothbrush, toothpaste. I have face wipes in here, some floss, deodorant. I have toner pads and a couple of other things, but try and keep it as minimal as possible for my daily use drawer. The other side of the sink is makeup, and we will deal with that in the bathroom declutter part 2. So make sure you stay tuned. You're subscribed to my channel. You have the notification bell hit, so you're notified when I post new videos, so you'll know when that one comes out. But for now, we're gonna go under my sink and try and find some more general bath type products, things that aren't makeup, because again, I'm saving that for the next video. In the top drawer here, I have lip products. I have a couple of fake eyelashes. I also have extra makeup brushes. The next drawer down is nail polish. That will also be in part 2. But down at the bottom, I have my hair products, mostly just hair tools. So curling irons, flat irons, or straightener. And then I have a lot of extra hair ties, mostly silk scrunchies. That's really what I like using these days. And then a couple of extra hair ties. I started pulling some of them out to declutter and then realized in the clear container, I just want to keep the regular black ones, and the rest of them I can declutter, so I'm getting rid of the box as well.
Can you feel me?
Then you'll see under my sink, I have this Ziploc bag of trash. I keep track of all of my beauty and bathroom products that I use up and share those in my, what used to be monthly reset videos, and now it's gonna be quarterly reset videos. So if you wanna see how I'm decluttering bathroom products by focusing on certain things and using them up, stay tuned for my quarterly reset video, which will be at the end of March. The very bottom drawer here on the right-hand side is my travel drawer. It is mostly travel bags, and I know I have too many, so I think I'm gonna try and get rid of a few here and also consolidate them a little bit just by storing them together. I do like to have a few backups, I guess you'd call, of these, because they do get dirty, especially ones that I use for makeup products, and then as they get dirty, I can get rid of them and we'll have a couple of extras. But if there are ones that I don't like or are already dirty, I am going to get rid of those right now.
Why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
The next drawer up is body care items. I have a few miscellaneous lotions on the left side there. I have extra razors, a lot of deodorant, but that's because I have bought a gift set of it that came with quite a few of it. It's my favorite deodorant. I saved a lot of money on it, and it is a natural deodorant. I will try and link it in the description box below if you're interested in a natural deodorant that I think actually works. And I also had some self-tanners in there. And then you'll see the top drawer is a disaster. It is supposed to be, I think, like some travel products, some face products, but I also have just miscellaneous items in there, so I'm trying to go through it. I want to get my travel items put together and have some of them in one of my travel cases so I can easily just grab and go when I'm going on vacation and supplement it with whatever I might need.
To a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out.
So So this is the top drawer. I have a couple of beauty tools in there, and I'm keeping one part that has some of the travel products that don't fit in my travel container or more like backup travel products. Then I have a spot where I'm going to put face masks, and I have some of those under eye patches that I'm also going to save and put there. And then finally I have some empty travel containers for other beauty products if I need to use those.
We can't miss out.
On top of my vanity here, I ran out of soap. I had a soap there that I could decant and refill, so I'm going to do that, and we are going to move into the little toilet area room. I'm sure there's a name for this. I don't know how I don't know what the name is, but we're going to move into here because I do have quite a few products in here we should go through. First, in the pregnancy test container, I have obviously pregnancy tests. I'm just making sure all the expiration dates are good. I would hate to take a pregnancy test that wasn't valid and get the wrong result. So because I've been going through this phase of being pregnant and then postpartum and pregnant and postpartum again, I like having these things in here. I have ovulation tests that I used when I wanted to get pregnant. I also have a small container for postpartum care that's just a peri bottle and some spray, and then I have medical, which has like some Tux wipes and other medications in there. I got rid of one thing. If you saw, I got rid of some wipes there. I'm also pulling down, I have bins for feminine products like tampons and pads and panty liners and those things. And then I also keep some nursing pads in here, nursing related supplies. Kind of seems like a weird place to have it, but honestly it just worked out and made sense with all of my other postpartum care stuff to have it there. And then I have one more postpartum care bin that's a little bit larger where I have adult diapers, which if you are somebody that is going to be pregnant or postpartum, those are the way to go. So that is it for today's video. I'm going to pull out everything that I decluttered. You'll see I have some cosmetic bags, some sunscreen, the Q-tips, hair supplies, a face roller, lots of different things. So if you enjoy this video and you want to see my makeup declutter, make sure you're subscribed. And until next time, I will see you all later.